if it had something on it. Me wish this stopped again. Alright guys, I'm back. Still in the kitchen though. Just putting the milk away. Ah, dear. Alright, I am what is known as a house husband. In other words, I'm bored stupid every single day of the week. I'm a very old-fashioned kind of guy, and I don't think, well, I don't know, I just don't like what I do. I don't consider myself to be a house husband. I don't know, it just doesn't appeal to me. Got a new one of them 1-cup kettles. I still think it should go ding when it's finished, like my Superman pants. Can't get enough of them bad boys. Yeah, anyway, so that involves me doing all the house. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. Back to where I was. Had a great trip down through France, and then holiday, and then back up. Just got past Toulouse and I stopped at a nice little village. It was kind of medieval, Middle Age type thing, you know, Tudor houses and very old stone places. I'll see if I can get a picture off my phone and I'll put it on here. How does it do that? One arm in, one arm out. Had a delicious meal. I had linguine. I'll also put a picture of that up because it was really worth it. It was fantastic. Yeah. Got on my bike after I finished, after my meal. Thanked the very nice woman, proprietor, waitress, whoever she was. Bit of merci beaucoup, Rodney. Used my best French, Lorette Damar. And then got back on my bike, and my bike was very sluggish to start. You know, with a Harley, because it's it's a big V twin. My bike's 1340, which really is considered a baby, apart from the Sportster. But it's really considered a baby of the big V twins. But it was sluggish to start with. It was like, and then it went. You know, it was like that sort of thing. Looked at the voltage gauge, and it was on 10 volts. Now it should be between 12 and 14 when it's running. It was on 10 volts. Start of my problems began there. Back with you soon. Got back on the motorway and the voltmeter just went down and down and down until it read 8 volts, but really that's where the needle is, that's where the pin stops. So that's as far as it was going to go. Just feeding the dog and cat. Cats. I knew I was in trouble. Because I know that Harley doesn't run without any battery. I think it gets below 9 volts, I think it gets below 9 volts and it stops altogether. But I knew I was in trouble. Like I say, I was just south of, no, I was just north of Toulouse on my way to Tours. I was going to go to Tours, Normandy, to see a friend. Home. It was then I decided, well, bugger this, I'm going straight to Calais. As long as I keep the engine running, I'll be fine. That was my first mistake. As long as I keep the engine running. Well, I got as far as a lay-by and I thought, if I can get to my mates in Normandy, then I'll get my battery charged and I'll be off and running. Because I just thought it was a battery issue. Well, you would do, wouldn't you? Well, would you? You tell me, you let me know. Pulled into a lay-by. I don't know if you know about French lay-bys, but they are, oh, they're wonderful. You know, toilets, a restroom there. There's nothing to eat on the lay-bys, but they really are nice. You've got the lorries that are separated from the cars, and they're clean, and you know, everyone's really friendly, and yeah, it's really good. Let's give the dog a dinner. Come on. Yeah. Oh. And it was then that the nightmare started. Oh. Now I say nightmare, it wasn't really a nightmare because in a strange way it was all still part of the adventure. I was still having fun, even though I was on the verge of being left on my own in the middle of France. I was still having fun. I felt good. I was in a positive sort of frame, so it didn't really bother me. But the bike stopped. Now I was in trouble. Follow me. And now I know I'm in trouble. I'll try and get. It's now that I realise that you can't hear what I'm saying in the shed. So now I've got to do this bit again. So I'm going to cut this video here and I'll rejoin it later. Bonjour. Right, back with me in the kitchen. We tried going in the shed and there was no sound in the shed. For whatever reason, there was no sound. So what I've got to do is I've got to try and get back to where I was before I went to the shed, which ain't going to be easy. So I've got to what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the video there and I'm going to make this three-part story. This video is to say I'm back, and there'll be another video maybe tomorrow or maybe the day after, which will be a continuation of the story. Because otherwise the video is going to go on for too long. So there you go. That's what's happening. Enjoy the story so far, and trust me, it gets better. And next time I go in the shed, I'll remember to take the microphone with me so you can hear what I'm saying. Right, so I'm doing the dinner. I've got broken. I've got chilli tonight. Why do they call it chilli? Is it because of the pepper? Because it's not chilli, is it? It's hot. The wife does me a chilli, but I always put black pepper in it just to spice it up, because she didn't use any salt and pepper, and I do. I use salt and pepper in everything I cook. So I'll be adding a little bit of pepper to that, warming it up, have for my dinner, and I'll get back to you a bit later. So this is going to be called part 1. Yeah, part 1. Part 2 will follow. I might even do part 2 tonight, I don't know. But I'll be doing part 2 definitely tomorrow, the day after, and then part 3, because it does go on that long, all the way back to when I get home. The story so far, so to speak. So I'm going to end it there, and stay tuned for the next bit. But the next bit, I promise you, will be from the shed. Back in Eds Shed, as you were. There we are. Catch you later. I'm going to have my dinner. Wooden spoon, Major, wooden spoon. Thank you. Bye-bye.